So, I just wanted to do a little intro before I start putting some videos out there. This is my shop. On this channel, I'm going to be talking about scoring tools for cheap, restoring tools, building farm tables, planters. I might even take you guys to the job site a couple of times here and there. But I just wanted to do a little tutorial on my workshop and maybe what the next couple videos is going to be, and how I got some of these tools and acquired a workshop. As you can see here, this is my lathe, the beginning of my lathe anyway, with the motor. I have to upgrade that belt a little bit. I've never seen a belt like this before. I mean, I understand it's adjustable. You can pull this pin out to slap it on, but that's an old belt. And somebody made a custom motor cover. This lathe was all in one piece. I took it apart so that I could move it. I'd say it probably weighs about 1,500 pounds. It's a big 6-foot industrial lathe, and I've decided before I put it back together, I am going to restore it all, clean everything up, get all the rust off, oil everything, grease everything down. And let me just show these little legs. This is inside my box truck here. I put this bad boy in there by myself. I had to take off one of the legs and then put one end up and then roll it and muscle it in. That leg right there probably weighs about 300 pounds. So as you can see, I have to restore the whole thing. It's been sitting outside underneath the tarp for about 8 months and acquired some rust, but it does work. Another video, be turning that, I believe it's a computer frame, I'm not positive on that, but I put a piece of plywood on top. I was using it outside, work on stuff. I'd like to turn that into a nice rolling cart for a planer, or might even turn it into a router table. There's some casters on it. But to start with, alright, that planer, excuse me, that I found on the side of the road. The guy had a sign out front, said it's free lathe. If you want it, come and get it. So I built some dollies, walked up the street, put it on there, hooked it to the back of my truck, and drove it down the road. That's how heavy it was. So I got that for free. Table saw, cheap. It does the trick right now. I paid $10 for it at a yard sale. Good score. Fence. I mean, I got a couple table saws. I want to get a nice shop saw, but it's working for now. Miter box, brand new. I paid $265 for that, brand new, at a flea market. It was missing a blade, a bag, and the wrench. There's deals out there. You just gotta find them. And of course, the clamp section. Everybody's gonna have clamps. Pipe clamps. 5 foot, 3/4. Paid $10 for them last week at a auction. Uh, 6x24 belt sander and 9-inch disc. Very heavy duty. I bought that for $25 at auction. Yeah, we have have a planter that I just completed. I did make a video on this. Did I? No, I did not make a video on this, but the next one I will. So if you guys are interested in building one of these, I will be making a video on it. All that wood on there I got for free from a fence company down the street, along with all of that white cedar there, there. Free wood is very easy to find. You actually just have to go out and look, ask around, and people will stop calling you free cedar, white cedar. I also, from the same fence company, picked up some Easton red cedar. I got a bunch of pieces of that I'll be making a project with. Got some fir deck boards I gotta fix my deck with. Here's a farm table that I haven't completely finished yet, but there is a video of this I will be posting on YouTube.
Dad, show me.
This is Juliana making a movie. Okay. Enco chainsaw. Chainsaw. Enco gas trimmer. Found on the side of the road. Clean the carburetor. Works great. Vice. $2 yard sale. Vice. $5 auction. Another sander. That one's 3x21 with a 6-inch disc. I paid $30 for that at a flea market. Here we have my planer. It's a Delta. I paid $25 for that at a flea market. And we have a Delta benchtop drill. I paid $10 for that at auction. Behind that, Craftsman bandsaw. I paid $10 for that at auction. Not at auction, at a yard sale. $10. I'm not too happy with that. You try to cut something, some strong wood, and blade kind of turns on you. If I don't end up taking it apart and making something else out of it, probably. And then we have another wall table saw. That's what I use for my company. I bought that brand new. Of course, the Craig kit. And I have all these cabinets I took out of a job. I was remodeling the kitchen, and I said, you know what, instead of paying to throw these away, I'll line my workshop with them. Juliana, please. So, another video I'll be doing is I have a compressor head here. I have a big electric motor. I'm going to wire that up and put it in the basement of my garage, so that way I don't have to listen to the compressor run all the time. So that will probably be a video in itself. And I think that kind of concludes our tour. Oh, we got Craftsman toolbox. We got that for free. Guy was throwing it away on a job site. That box there, I got that for free. Guy was throwing it away. Nice metal cabinet. As you can see, I put in my jumper box off the main. I'm still wiring stuff up, so it's open. But I just wanted to give you guys a little shop tour. There's a couple tools that I've been restoring here. This is a vise I picked up for $2. The thing was completely rusted. Threw some oil on it and sanded it up. And I'll be putting that back together. Here we have a timber frame chisel that I picked up at a flea market for $1. This thing has been beat to shit, but I'm going to clean it all up and restore it, make a handle for it. Another one of my good finds is
Not coming off.
a draw knife.
I'm gonna go wash my hair.
So this draw knife is definitely an old one. It's not an aftermarket. I don't know what year it is, but it's definitely not a remake. This looks very old, but I was going to make some new handles for it, and decided that they're not cracked, they're not split, so I'm just gonna clean them all up, clean up the blade. Probably do a video on that as well. And there's a handle my son was goofing off making. But let's see. This, I don't know if anybody's ever seen this. This is a 90-degree benchtop vise. I paid $5 for that at flea market. I'm gonna restore that. Put that on one of my benches. And sledge head. Paid $1 for that. Flea market. Clean it up, make a handle for it. So there's plenty of ways out there to score good tools cheap. It's a matter of just really going out there and hunting them down and finding them. Like, look online for auctions. Like, I paid $5 for this whole bin of bins. I mean, some of them are brand new. And you can never have enough bins to store stuff. There's a window behind this door. Eventually, it looks like that. So the window that's on this side, I'm going to take out and install this steel door that I have behind here. I have another glass door in front of it, but there's a solid steel door that's going to go in that window. So, kind of just wanted to show you guys my shop. You know, this garage was covered in that white shit up there. Had no wiring. Well, I had some wiring, but it wasn't connected. So I rewired this whole garage through some paneling scraps that I had up to hold in all the insulation. All the insulation I got for this place I took off of another job that they were throwing out. It's all R15. So I insulated all the walls for the winter. That white paneling you see, they were taking it off the walls. I reused it. Another piece there. So I think I bought a total of 2 sheets to panel and like push back the insulation. Eventually we'll do some more videos on cleaning this shop up, reorganizing, and I definitely need to build a nice work table here, because right now I just got an old kitchen table that I'm working off of. But if you guys are interested in any of the stuff I just talked about, please hit subscribe, and we'll go from there. Thank you.